After I woke up, I couldn't remember a thing. Who I was, where I was, what I was doing, nothing came back. So naturally, I decided to start a new life with my sister.
Hey! Time to get up! Come on!
Don't worry. I'm up.
Up late? Don't you have to hunt today? Don't want to leave in a rush.
I know. My sword stands between peace and chaos and all that.
You really should be careful. What would the village do without you?
You're right. It is a great responsibility. I shall take it more seriously. But first, I must eat. What have you cooked up today? Something mouth-watering, no doubt.
Well, if you like eating the same thing every day.
I would have it no other way. I kept a quiet village safe from snarling fiends. I was their lone swordsman. Day in and day out, I drove them off. Things hardly changed. However, Sophie made it tolerable. More than tolerable, in fact. She gave me a purpose. I certainly could have asked for a worse life. The fiends have grown bolder as of late. Very well, I shall have to exterminate them to the very last. The dark flood stole away my memories, but my skill with a sword remained. It seemed only natural to use that skill to protect my sister and the other villagers. I did so willingly and without complaints. Not everyone felt the same, however.
That graff walks around like he owns us, just because he knows how to use a sword.
Shut it! Or do you want him to hear? Who else is gonna keep the fiends at bay for us? Do you want to take your shovel and do it? I sure don't.
Am I a protector or a guard dog?
Never catch up. Come on! Turn to the earth! Stood a chance.
While I was more than content to drive the fiends off on my own, there was a limit to what one man could accomplish. More than once, I attempted to propose a better way.
What? You're asking for our help?
We've already been through this.
We can achieve much more together than I can alone. We can keep the village safe.
That's easy for you to say. You enjoy fighting those things, not us. We're not like you.
We wouldn't stand a chance. We'd be nothing but fodder.
You would be safe, I assure you. Only I would be in danger. I shall teach you how to fight as well, if the need ever arises.
Well, let us think about it.
I have fields that need tending to. See you.
Try as I might, the villagers would not lend an ear to my pleas. I continued to fight alone. Perhaps my lack of charisma was to blame. Perhaps.
you?
I was the only one in the village who could fight. So, I was the only one in the village who did. I was useful as long as I kept killing. I tolerated it to protect those I held dear.
Stand up for yourself. Say something. They sit around while you're out here risking your life, and they have the gall to say those things about you?
Well, I cannot say I am happy with the way I am treated. However, if I do not protect our home, no one else will.
And I'm grateful for it, even if they aren't. But what if something happens? We'll be defenseless, and I'll be alone.
I have offered to teach the others to fight. They will not listen. I do not know how to get through to them. I would not dare force them to take up arms. If my words cannot convince them, perhaps my deeds can.
Yeah, not just yours, but ours. Let's defend the village together. I'll be your trainee.
You know, that is not a terrible idea. I am sure you will be teaching me before long. Very well, but follow my lead, and allow me to do the fighting.
But that's what you always do. You're gonna tire yourself out eventually. If things get hairy, I'm gonna fight too.
First lesson, know your limits and stay safe.
There you are, finally!
The fiends, they're everywhere!
What?
Don't just stand there! Go!
I will. Sophie! Wake up! Sophie! No.
You were too late, as always.
Well, you were off pretending to be a hero. The fiend snuck in right under your nose.
You left us defenseless, but your sister thought she could help, and she died for her troubles.
Foolishness runs in the family.
What?
It's a shame she lacked any sense. If she had hid, she might still be alive.
But instead, she faced the fiends alone. Brave, but stupid.
Alone? You coward in your hovels? Watched as she gave her life for yours?
We didn't make her fight. She chose to throw her life away. Good riddance!
Say that again!
You didn't hear me? She threw her life away. Like the half-wit she was.
If you had gotten here in time, she would still be here. You killed her as much as the fiends did.
Who do you think you're protecting? You're only good for killing.
Kill! 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 Kill!
No. This is not real. These are not my memories. Someone did die that day, but not this Sophie. After I woke up, so naturally, I decided to start a new life. Sister. my sister was her. The only Sophie was this one. And I failed to protect her. I blamed myself, and I buried my guilt in bloodshed. In that sea of misery, the runes became my only comfort. I took my memories of my dead sister, described them to a girl in the rune's visions. I even named her Sophie. I set out to find her, to find an illusion. It would seem that is all everything ever was. No more. My endless pursuit of the runes must come to an end. I shall no longer humor their deception.
What a surprise. lies in oblivion.
Where have you been, brother?
You're not real.
You're giving up on me, just like that. After you called me Sophie. After you made me Sophie. I didn't ask for that.
In the ruins, I made you into Sophie, my beloved sister. However, that story is over. I have no more need of it.
I see. But if there's no more need for your story, there's no need for you.
If that is how this saga must conclude, then so be it.
After you called me Sophie, after you made me Sophie, I didn't ask for that. You're giving up on me, just like that. Could you? There's no need for you. Could you? Where have you been, brother? You're giving up on me, just like that. Could you? There's no need for you. Could you? There's no need giving up on me, just like that. Where have you been, brother?
Impossible! I fight till I win.
You're giving up on me, just like that. Where have you been, brother? There's no need for you. Could you? Where have you been, brother? After you made me so. I didn't ask for that. You're giving up on me for you, just like that. How could you?
I'm sorry.
Think you would cut down your own sister so readily. Even though she was but an illusion, it is clear your bloodlust knows no bounds. And you are?
I am you, and you, well, are me. So do not deny it, for I know you. I know how you felt when striking the fatal blow. You were ecstatic. You wanted more. You wanted to rage, to wound, to hurt, to kill. No other feeling comes close, and you know it.
I will pay no heed to the words of a phantom. The wounds have no place in this world, and neither do you.
Then remove me from this world with your own hands. What is one more person's blood on them? For even if I am but an apparition, the path that led you here is paved with the bodies of enemy and friend alike. This ends now.
I wish to see how you die!
You laugh? I am overjoyed. Such strength. You have shown me what you are capable of. What I am capable of. No, you are a feeble imitation. If I am so feeble, then finish me. Are you so eager to die? Eager? More than you can know. Then today will be disappointing. Such kindness. Kindness that deserves its just rewards. You have a soft heart. But that is not who we are. You really should learn to be yourself. You owe it to all of us. Accept it, and let your true nature take hold. No, I'll never.
There is no Palamecia without a story. A story that enraptures the hearts of its listeners, moves their very souls. A story that becomes the seed of hope and shapes the world. However, every tale of hope requires a villain to bring despair in equal measure. Who, I wonder, will that be?
Quit with your pontificating and get to the point. What do you want from me? You approached me for a reason. I will not be treated as a pawn, but I would not be opposed to being a partner in crime. You likely already know this, but my methods are simple almost to a fault. I kill and little else.
That suits my needs perfectly. Become the villain that brings despair and ruin to this world.
You wish me to bring ruin? Then I shall start with you. I can joke as well.
Very funny.
Now I am off to bring ruin and despair, and all that.
I may come to prefer the old him over the new. It matters not, I suppose. He shall make a more pliable pawn than some, and may finally bring change to this stagnant tale.
Bear these scars proudly! Scream your very last! I'll make your end worth remembering! Your suffering shall be quick! Return to the earth! Go out in a blaze! Scream while you can! You stand atop your grave! I don't need anyone else's help! I will skewer your soul itself! Wriggle under the earth's rage! Your death is at hand! I'll make your end worth remembering! Die a glorious death! Be food for the world! Straight to the grave! Can't you bear the heat? Scream while you can! I won't lose to a rook!
Fight with such grace. There is a ferocity behind it. You are relentless even against the weakest of foes.
I am an equal opportunity killer. Both the strong and the weak are deserving of the honor of dying by my sword.
You bear your fangs against the world. It would seem I was correct in thinking that you are just what Polynesia needs.
I could not care less about such matters.
Without a tail, there is no Polynesia. Without a tail, there is nothing to fill the hearts of the people with hope. And this world exists for one purpose: to create hope, to become suffused with it.
What has that to do with me? Am I not here to destroy hope? To replace it with despair?
Indeed. We have no need of half-hearted dreams and ambitions. Crush them as you will. We shall let you do as you please. The hope we desire is pure, bright enough to illuminate even the darkest of depths. But first the world must sink to those depths, and you, our walking calamity, shall bring it there. From your barbarism, the seed of true hope shall bloom.
And if you are mistaken, if only despair remains,
Then the light of hope shall burn ever the brighter. Such is the way of things.
you speak in circles. I suppose I should get used to it. I shall do what I do best, slay whatever is in front of me.